Hello, guys. I'm going to introduce you my next book. Well, my first book for this channel. This is called the Tom McHugh's Book Club, and I'm going to review my next book, which is called The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. Oh, it's a mirror image, is it? No. This book is all about the Cousins' War and what they call at that time the War of the Roses. So you get your White Rose of York and the Red Rose of Lancaster. And the story sets with Elizabeth Woodville, who is the White Queen, and she's from the most powerful, the most wealthiest, and most strongest family who ever ruled England. And her husband died in battle. And her mother, who's obsessed with witchcraft, so she can do best things for her daughter, and hope everything for the best for her. And yeah, and she met a man named King Edward, who is it King Edward? Yes, King Edward of York, who is the new king who killed her husband in battle, and she is looking for inheritance for the land for her sons. He gave her the inheritance, and then they start having like a connection, like they were in love with each other, and they married for love. And the problems is it's witchcraft when you're married for love, and you put your children in a it's just weird things they always say, and I don't want to say weird or anything else, but they do say if you're married for love, it's witchcraft. So yeah, it's got very serious with Warwick, who is the kingmaker, who will put anyone onto the throne or anything else. And he wanted Elizabeth Woodville not to be queen, so he can put his son or anyone to the throne. So he's killed her father and her brother, and yeah, it gets really, really interesting going on. I like the book. I think it's really interesting to read a historical book. It's one of my first historical books I ever read, really. And The White Queen, I thought it's going to be too historical. It's going to tell you the character, it will narrate the characters or anything else, but it felt like I love Philippa Gregory. I love her book. I love that book, and I'm looking forward to read her other books as well. And she writes really good stories, and she let her characters tell the story. Like she's pretend she's Elizabeth Woodville, and she write. You know what I mean? She lets her character narrate the story than she does herself. Sorry, that was a bit made it a little bit complicated, but you know what I'm getting from. I rate this book 5 out of 10. The reason why it's 5 out of 10 is that in bits it's complicated. Some bits you just don't get, and you were just like, wait a minute, I don't get this part. Why or something. It is quite complicated, but the best part is you just want to know the ending, what's happened or anything else. And you get books like these and you're just like, oh, it's so complicated, that story. So complicated. And it gets better at the end. On the end, it's just like, oh, yay, that's a good ending. But very difficult. There's some difficult parts in there I can't get my head into. But it is really, really a really good book. I always say really, because it is a good book and it's fantastic. Really, really good storyline. I don't know what my next book would be. I'm just going to be picky around the edges and see what's the next one I could pick. Might be The Red Queen. It might be one of Jodi Picoult's books, Or there's another book in mind called The Book of You, which looks interesting, and I bought it straight away, so I could give it a go. Or I could read Jodie Picoult's Leaving Time, because I heard it's very gripping. Or I'll just wait till the summer holidays. Like, love my channel, and I will see you in the next video. And I don't know when it would be, just depending if I finish the book on time, and I will review it. Okay? Stay tuned. Bye.